Greetings, everyone. My name is author Virgie Townsend. I am the author of Woman to Woman Spiritual Strategies for the Everyday Woman. The book can be found on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and PowellsBooks.com. That's POWELL apostrophe S books.com. Also, you can find me on Facebook under facebook.com/ the number one woman, the number two woman ministries. That is one woman to woman ministries. And that is on Facebook. On Twitter, you can find me under Church Girl 1980. I am currently working on my second book. The title of my second book is Silent No More: Breaking the Silence of Domestic Violence and Abuse. While Woman to Woman is a book that is an inspirational book to women and men alike, but it's more geared toward women, Silent No More is my life story. It is my testimony of how I grew up in childhood abuse. And I went to school and I was bullied from every single school that I went to. And I went from school to school to school. And every school I went to, I was bullied. And then I ended up in domestic violent relationships. So I finally decided to speak out about it, being that I've endured so much for so long and I've held on to it. I finally decided that holding on to all that I've been through is not helping anyone, and it's certainly not helping me. I'm holding on to things that happened in my past that are still hurtful and which are causing me to withdraw myself. So I finally decided I'm going to speak out. And prayerfully, by me speaking out, I will be helping someone else to learn that they need to speak out. If something is hurting you or someone is harming you, you need to speak out about it. So many times we find ourselves abused, shattered, bruised, and we think that we're alone. But there really is someone out there who is willing to listen. So, what I'm trying to do is spread the message of domestic violence awareness. I want those who are victimized to know it is okay to speak out. It is okay to tell someone what you are going through. And it most definitely is okay to leave. Now, I left my domestic violence relationship and I ended up homeless with 3 kids. But we're still here. I'm no longer homeless. I have everything that I need. It was a process that I had to endure, but I went through it and God saw me through it. So, what I'm trying to do is, once again, I'm trying to spread the word on domestic violence awareness. I also want to spread the message to others that bullying is not okay. You really don't know the negative effect that you're having on a person's life when you bully them. Whether you're bullying them physically or emotionally, you are hurting them more than what you know. And being a person that was bullied physically and emotionally, I know all too well what it feels like. And there are many times that during school I would hide out in the bathrooms. There were many times that my mother thought I went to school, but I was hiding out behind the school building or hiding by the tree or hiding in between vacant homes because I was afraid for my life, so I would not go to school. So there's just so much to talk about. So my book, Silent No More, I'm also a poet, and I will feature one of my poems in my book. One of my poems, which is one of my most requested poems, is called Silent Cries, and it also details my life and the abuse that I went through. And it's a wonderful poem. It's a great encourager. Once you hear the whole poem, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So please do help me to support the cause of domestic violence awareness. Help me to spread the word. And I will also be working with a domestic violence shelter on this book. The name of the shelter that I will be working with is Interact here in Raleigh, North Carolina. And so I'm going to be donating a portion of each book sold, a portion of the proceeds from each book sold. It will go to the Interact Domestic Violence Shelter to help assist with their vision because we serve the same thing. We have the same vision. We are both serving women in the community. So please help me to support others. Again, the name of the book is Silent No More: Breaking the Silence of Domestic Violence and Abuse. My name is author Virgie Townsend. You can find me on Facebook under One Woman to Woman Ministries. You can find me on Twitter under Church Girl 1980. And you can find Woman to Woman Spiritual Strategies for the Everyday Woman on Amazon.com, PowellsBooks.com, and BarnesandNoble.com. You can also go to www.facebook.com/woman to woman book to find out more details on my book. Thank you so much for listening, and I thank you for your support, and I pray that you all be blessed. please do support the cause.